left, but to come back.
Yeah, I love Iowa. I don't think I could really leave this place. The people are great. I knew a lot of guys were thinking about their decision, and a lot of guys were kind of leaning on coming back. So I felt like there'd be a lot of potential for our team, but even just personally, I didn't want to. I don't know. I just felt like there was more I could do here, and more I could learn to help myself be better prepared for the NFL.
I think last season Coach Hodge said something to the effect of like trying to help you understand you can be a nice person off the field, but kind of like an a-hole on, like just have that kind of edge to you on the field. How do you approach that, and where do you think you are kind of?
Yeah, no, I think it's going well. I mean, I don't know. It's just they're different. Being on the field is different than being off the field. I think that you have to be able to flip a switch and be in football mode. So that's kind of how I approach that. And at the end of the day, all these guys that I'm practicing against right now are my friends and everything. But on the field, they're the all the guys in white are they're the other team. So that's how I approach it.
Look, I wanted to ask you about.
You might have been getting this before, but how does it feel to be back out there after a while gone?
Yeah, it feels great. I'm really happy to be back out there with my teammates. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot better than working out during practice, kind of doing my own thing. So I'm having a lot of fun in it. I feel great.
Look, I wanted to ask you about Eric Gall. It sounds like an NFL team is going to get this guy that has a day 3 pick, and obviously he was a really good player last year. What's an NFL team getting at Eric?
Oh, they're gonna get a great player, but even more than that, a great person. Eric's awesome. He's got so much energy, and I'm really excited to see where he goes. He's gonna make an NFL franchise really happy.
I mean, he just seems like one of those like goofy, just funny guys you'd like to have in the locker room. What was he like behind the scenes? Because we only got to see him a couple of times.
Yeah, you're right. He is goofy. He's funny. He always had a lot of jokes, and he's always. I've never seen him like mad or sad. I mean, I'm sure he's been mad before, and I have seen him mad. I'm not gonna lie about that, but he is just never in a bad mood, I think, and it's great, and it's just someone. It's what you want in a teammate, and someone that I'm around a lot.
It's going well. Yeah, it's been good to learn the new offense and get working on new plays and just be able to focus on the fundamentals right now. So it's been good.
What's that process been like for you, or learning the new offense?
It's definitely a challenge going from obviously old offense to this new offense, but it feels good to be able to learn from Coach Lester and get my game to another level, and it's been good.
The word is the offense is very tight end friendly, but tight end different. How is it different?
I would say there's just a little more movement before the play, and it definitely we're able to put more guys on the field and put guys in different positions, and it's been really good.
How about route-wise? Similar to the past, or different types of routes?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's similar. We're just moving guys in different spots, and it's been really good.
Do you feel like this is an offense that's going to be much improved from last year?
I think if we can just keep working and learning the plays and just keep pushing forward, I think we can do a really good job this year.
Different terminology?
Yes, there is. Yep, that's for sure.
How much of a learning curve is there on that, on just the new terminology?
Yeah, it's a big difference. Just being able to hear the plays and actually go out there and run them, but it's been good to just try to get to the next level.
It seems like, Kaleb expressed this too, but just an excitement or thirst or something to learn something new. Do you sense that?
Yeah, every day we're coming in here trying to learn something new and then go out there and put it on the field, and so it's been really good. Everybody's buying in, and it's been really good so far.
What makes it easy to buy in, I guess, to what Tim's teaching or Tim Lester's offense?
Yeah, I would just say all of us wanting to take it to another level, and just trusting each other, each play. I think it's the big thing, and so that's been huge for trying to get us to the next level.
But yeah, just taking the meetings to the field is probably one of the biggest things. So I would say it's something that we're used to, but just being focused, attention to detail, and everything like that. The first thing to do is know what to do, and then the next thing is to how to do it. So just the attention to detail and coming to meetings and being focused in on what we got to do. You know, spring was just very helpful overall. It's not even over yet, but it was definitely helpful to, you know what I mean, sit down and do the things with the guys, you know. So it was like, it was like a whole boatload, but when we went on to spring break and we were able to study there, it was just like learning a whole new language, and it was just like, all right, cool, we got it. Get lined up just like that, so it was pretty smooth.
What's Tim Lester's like? What's his personality like?
That's a good question. I hadn't thought about like the exact words to put it into, but definitely an aggressive guy. A problem solver, to say the least. If I could put it in that way, but yeah, good guy off the field and everything like that. I really like him.
Kaleb, you may have been asked this question. I think Laurie just got there.
No, he's good.
I think I saw something about you saying the new offense is fun. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Correct. Yeah, like I said, it's a lot of different answers in the offense. Just a lot of different, you know, making things look the same and it not being that. You know what I mean? So just to, you know, confuse the defense a bit, get moved around and everything like that. Just the simple fact that a lot of the motions we make, it definitely sets off the defense in a way that just like that real quick we get certain different answers. So it's definitely fun just to pick apart the defense, and I think that's what offense is about.
For you, this is your third year in the third different offense. And how have you kind of handled the verbiage and trying to handle the translation from one offense to another to another?
Yeah, I think about that a lot. Like, I have learned a lot of different offenses, but it's I wouldn't say it's just easy to just adapt, but it's what we got to do. You know, moving on, and you know what I'm saying, different teams and different schemes and things like that. So just to put it in my mental, you know, just to let pass plays go, you know what I'm saying, and narrow down on what I have to do and everything like that. But just with repetition, it's not that big of a deal, you know what I mean? We're always in here working at all times, so you know what I mean.
Are you?
I don't know, just feel worse. So
There you go. What's Coach Budmeyer? You know, you get a new position coach. So what's that like, and how's he been to kind of guide this room now?
Well, I mean, Bud's been here for a year or two, I think, as a quarterback coach. So we all knew him and talked to him, good friends with him. So, and then once he moved to the receiver room, I mean, it really wasn't much of a transition for us because we already knew him, and I mean, he's got enough experience. We all know that he knows what he's talking about. So it was really, I mean, we all just adapted right away, and it's been really good so far this spring.
How have you seen him and Tim Lester maybe working off each other or working together, since they're both basically quarterbacks coaches?
Yeah, they both meshed really well, and you could tell right away that it was going to be, that there were going to be no issues or anything, so it's been good so far.
Can change be good? I mean, just getting another voice, some more concepts, things like that. Does it feel like you guys are adding to what you've already learned?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we're adding stuff. I mean, each and every day, every practice, we're adding something new, and I mean, it's been a pretty easy process for us to learn so far. And I mean, we still have struggles here and there, but I think it'll be very helpful once we get down the road to the fall. So it's been good so far.
Can you sense kind of an excitement with kind of the new things you guys are doing?
Yes, for sure. Everybody loves it. The new motions. I mean, shoot, we motioned 8 times a freaking play. And, I mean, just running into everything. It's really fun. All of us like it, so it'll be good.
Have you talked to some of the defensive guys about kind of what they're seeing that they haven't seen before? What's it like?
Yeah,
you know,
sure. That was the first. The motion was the first thing. They're like, "Geez, you guys motioned 2 or 3 times a play," and I mean, they don't see that from many other teams that they play, let alone us. So, I mean, that was the main thing that they had to focus on. They were like, "Wow, this actually it's hard to tell where people are at and stuff." But yeah, that's been the main thing.
where are you in terms of punt return? Do you feel like you're in that mix for doing that? Or I know sometimes in the spring you guys don't work a ton on that.
Yeah, I was going to say right now I'm not going to say, even though I was the guy at the end of the year, I'm not going to say I'm the guy because I know Coach Woods is that coach who's not just going to, he's going to make merit it as well. So, I mean, I know I'm not solidified for that spot, but hopefully one of the main contenders, and once fall comes, try to earn that spot again.
What was it like for you watching Williamsburg win the state championship finally?
That was great. I mean, we've had a curse forever. I mean, I was there. We lost in the state championship game. I got 2 younger brothers. I know a bunch of guys. They're always over at my house, and it was really cool seeing them finally get the championship. And I mean, they've already been talking smack to me, telling me that they got it, especially my brothers. And my dad is a running backs coach at Williamsburg. He's already talking crap. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're not even. My brothers have won it, not you. But I don't know. It's been fun. It's really cool to see them win, though. Finally.
Thanks,
What did it mean to go from last spring not dressed to by the end of last year you're running up the ones? I mean, that's a long journey in a fairly quick amount of time.
For sure. No, I mean it definitely puts a little bit of perspective. Sometimes when you're playing and you don't have that chance to be out for a second, you don't appreciate the game as much. And so every time I lace up my cleats, I pray, I thank God, go out there and give the best I can each and every time.
What has this spring been like then to just be healthy, new install with an offense, a lot of motion it sounds like. I mean, there's a lot on the plate. I'm sure it's an exciting time.
Yeah, a lot of new moving pieces. I think the receivers are kind of all integrated into doing a bunch of different roles. But it's exciting. It's exciting. Kind of a new era for the offense, and we're all excited, to give it our best shot.
Do you feel like it's almost like a clean slate for you guys with a new offensive coordinator? Everybody's kind of starting from the same spot?
No, a little bit. Coach Lester's awesome. I mean, he's always full of energy. He's always pushing us to be the best we can. Come from the NFL, he's got high standards for us, which is amazing. We want a coach to push us and make us the best we can be. So we're all excited.
You feel like you're learning like a lot from him right now, or is it like kind of drinking from a fire hose? Like what's that like right now?
Yeah, no, I mean, we were comparing actually from the freshman year, kind of just being fed from water hose just because it's new install every week. But it's good. I think the way they're teaching and coaching is really helpful. We got a lot of walkthroughs, so we have a lot of time to go over the plays, walk them through, a lot of meeting time, so it's been really great.
Did you have any familiarity with it? I know Western Michigan recruits the Chicago area quite a bit. I don't know if they made it to Palatine at all when he was there.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Coach Lester, he offered me out of high school. So during the recruiting process, during COVID, we would have him like up on our living room on the TV, and we would hold like Zoom calls and stuff. So I knew Coach Lester before he got here, so that's why when he came here, I ran up to him, shook his hand. I was like, Coach, what's up? He was like, been a long time. So it's been really good, really good.
What'd you like about